Hello, and welcome to another thrilling instalment of Minecraft on the DakkaDakka server with me, Benage. And this week, oh hello, this week I'm going to show you the progress on the hotel, but it's also dawned on me, excuse me while I see if I can get some gold. Ooh. No gold. I am sad. Yeah, it dawned on me that I didn't actually show you the blaze grinder in operation last week, so I shall remedy that this week. Don't worry, I won't force you to sit through the whole thing, but I just thought, you know, might be worth showing you me doing this one time. There will probably be cuts, I hasten to add, rather than a time lapse, on account of seriously, you do not need to see me standing around for upwards of an hour reading. Even time lapse, that's not going to be entertaining viewing for you, is it? Yeah, I'll show you the sort of beginning bit, and I'll show you the end bit. Yeah, there's a hopper underneath that rail. So when I destroy the minecart, it goes straight into this chest here. Clever, huh? Not an original idea of mine. Oh, it's a distressed pigment. What are you doing in there? Oh, well that's unfortunate, isn't it? It's not going to end well for you, is it? I've never seen pigmen in here before. I didn't think they could get in. Oh well. Well, obviously they can. Never mind. It's not awful that they can get in, but I suppose minor pain. It's always been my little sanctuary, that. I feel invaded. Anyway, yeah, blaze grinder. I'm sort of doing this so that people who are on this server who happen to see this video will see roughly where the blaze grinder is. All the ghasts. My mouse is playing up again today. Don't know why. I blame you. Okay, I don't blame you. There's no possible way that you could be responsible for this. Alright, let's have a look. Yep, levers in the open position. So all we need to do is go up and into here, and then up to this beam platform, which you've seen before. Now, let's wait for the first ones to spawn. There we go. If I hit F3, and sadly I can't point to it, but you will see sort of at the top left, the first line is M, second line is C, third line is E. E is the entity score. I have no idea what the second number is. I have to hold my hands up to that. No idea at all. I have no idea indeed what most of these numbers are. But the first number tells you how many entities there are in your field of vision. Now, if I point my camera right down into the pit, you will see that the entity number went up to 12. Just if you watch the entity number there, 6, 3, 2, 1, not very many at all. But point down there, and we have 12. Now that means that there is roughly 12 blazes in the spawner. So what I tend to do is, I wonder if the second number refers to the chunk. Anyway, there we go. It's just gone up to 16. So 4 more, as you can see, 4 more blazes got added. Now, what I tend to do is AFK until that entity number is up in the 200s. So with that in mind, I shall see you on the other side. And we're back. As you can see, the entity counter has now risen to 213. And I have got a reasonable amount of reading done, so that's good. Oh, this door doesn't close automatically. Right, so now we go down. And the world's going to slow down. Ooh. Right, now. To my ender chest. Generally find I need 2 of these. Splash potions of harming. Oh, wow. Ha! Okay, for step 1, we close it. This stops others falling into the trap after we've used the crusher. So now we use the crusher. Sorry about the noise. Perfect, none of them died. And now... there go the levels. Still some left, so take aim and fire. Doop-a-doo. And we're done. There we go. As you can see, the entity count has gone from 200 something to 1. And my levels have, well, they've gone up a bit. Right, before we go, we set that to open again, so that they can fall in. And I think I will enchant a book. Let me see, where's... there we go. Oh, actually I might pick up a stack of... okay, a couple of stacks of blaze rods. Close this. I do like this room. I mean, I know it's really simple and hackneyed. It's just sort of all black. It's not terribly imaginative, but I like it. It's fun. Right, let's turn F3 off because it's getting on my nerves. And let's see what we get. First 30, taking it. Ugh. Knockback 2. Well, I might pop it on my bow. What's my bow got at the moment? Yeah, knockback's pretty good to have on a bow. So, there's the anvil. Mind you what, what's really good on a bow is infinity, and I haven't stumbled across that yet. Oh, that's interesting. That's just... how interesting. Well, I certainly don't want... do not want knockback on a sword. Because if I'm using a sword, frankly, I want things, whatever they are, to stay in sword range. Oh well, that was a waste. Never mind. Right, I'm going to drop these blaze rods back home, pick some stuff up, and I'll meet you back at the hotel. Toodaloo. And here we are, back at the resort. There we go. No idea what time it is. Oh, great, just coming up for evening. Oh, well, that's alright. Yeah, what have I done? Well, obviously there's not a great deal has changed on the outside. These are new. I'm hoping that they will shed a bit of light. I don't know. Anyway, let me show you what is new. I'm really not sure about this carpet. I like the design, just not really sure about the colours. light green wool and white wool. It seems a bit harsh on the eye. So if anyone, if you have any thoughts for better colours, do let me know. Absolutely nothing really done on the ground floor. Put some pictures up. And the carpet, and that's it. The exciting stuff happens upstairs. Ignore the pool for now. So here we go. I'm happier with this colour combination. It's not unusual, is it? No, oh gosh, what's that? Oh no. Sorry, I was thinking of EasyJet, but that's orange and white, isn't it? But orange and grey, I'm sure, has been used by somebody. Now here, I want to do something at the end here, just to spruce that up a bit. I might also put some pictures on the walls here, again, just to make this hallway look a little more welcoming. Problem is, of course, that I can't put, for example, a flower pot on there because the carpet won't allow it. It will hover in midair, which is no good at all. So what I might do, the problem is that in order to get a flower pot at all, I need to put a slab there, and then I'll be able to put a flower pot on top of it, at which point it'll be invisible. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll think of something. There we go. Anyway, let's show you the rooms, which are now decorated. Ta-da! There we go. Nice double chest at the end of a bed. Just a simple bed. I haven't bothered dressing it up too much. There are 2 windows here, and you've got lights top and bottom of the bushes. Everybody calls them bushes nowadays. They're leaf blocks, but just thanks Corellis, everybody calls them bushes. Some red wool blocks at the end there. Just, I don't know, to add a something. I don't know. Nothing different out on the balcony. I was unsure about the balconies to start with, because I usually favour a balcony that you can sort of actually walk on properly, but actually they're nice. I think they look quite nice from the outside, and also they're surprisingly functional, because it does sort of let you have a much better view than you can have inside, and it really does feel like a balcony. So yeah, happy. Little picture on the wall, and the bathroom. Yeah, can't resist. I'm sorry. Loo roll, loo, bath, shower, basin, white stained glass window panes, red and white carpet on the floor. I could have gone for sort of coal blocks and quartz slabs, but I couldn't. That was a resource too far, I thought. Wool is much more is much easier to come by than either of those. Not that quartz and coal are difficult to get hold of. Obviously, they're not. But when you've got something utterly renewable that I can just get in my backyard, it seems daft to use anything else. So yeah, looking up. I'm not going to take you into every room because they are all absolutely identical. What I will do is take you up the next flight of stairs. Oh, spider. And here we have cyan. Yes, it's cyan and dark grey. Same design as down there, as you can see. It's pretty much identical, but different colours. I'm really not sure about those colours down there. I don't think it's right, but I'm stumped for ideas. Again, corridors need to be spruced up a bit. Not sure how entirely there will be pictures. And I really want to do something at the end there, but I can't think what. Again, rooms are absolutely identical, so I won't bore you with them. Here you can see... Actually, I might take you down because I know we're sort of at the top here. And also, it's quite fun listening to the spiders tracking me and splatting as they fall. Ha! Right, are we relatively safe? Yeah. So there we go. There's the water in the glass roof, which I think looks pretty good. And oh look, you can see the moon tracking through it. That's pretty. Huh. Cool. Right, now let's zoom up to the top. Haven't carpeted up here, not really sure what I'm going to do colour-wise. We shall see. And here we are. Oh, what did I bring? I brought some lily pads. There we go. Actually, I'm thinking I might... It was quite nice to see the moon, but let's just do that. Hopefully that won't look too bad from down below. And yeah, I was just gonna pop an extra one there. And yeah, my lighting solution. This is now completely lit up, and not a torch in sight. In fact, the only visible lighting, is the glowstone in the ceiling areas here. The rest, every single lamp is under these trees, which are resting on pistons. Now, what I didn't know was that pistons are completely transparent to light. So where last time we saw I'd put pumpkins all over the place, there are still pumpkins here. They're just sort of two down and with a piston on top. So it just kind of, I don't know, I like the look of the place. I prefer this look. Now, it's dawned on me that I've actually done this wrong. I'll explain that in a moment. But lighting wise, quite happy with this place. Quite like these sort of miniature trees. The grass is a bit sort of olive colour for my liking, but can't be helped, can it? Now, as to I got this wrong, what I've done is I've cleared a space around each tree and left the paths between the trees overgrown. Or rather, I haven't left them anything. I've bone mealed the entire roof. But actually, that's the wrong way around, isn't it? And where we should have undergrowth is directly around the base of the trees, and have paths between being clear. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll actually redo all of this, get rid of absolutely everything. I might even I was thinking of putting sort of actual flowers there rather than trusting to bone meal, but if I put a ring of flowers around each tree, that's really not going to leave a lot of space in which to walk. I mean, I know you can walk on flowers without destroying them, but just sort of for the look of the thing, I don't know. Thoughts welcome, let me know. What would you prefer? Would you prefer grass and wildflowers around here, around these things, or would you prefer something a little more structured, like sort of actual sort of farmed flowers from the flower forest here, or nothing at all is the other option? Or I don't know, maybe you can come up with something completely different that will blow my mind. Anyway, inspiration is always warmly received. I've been pondering raising these mini trees up one more block, but actually proportionally I like them. I like sort of the miniature size, and I think if I raised them up one more, I'd have to do a lot more with the leaf blocks, which would in turn encroach on the walking space. So at the moment it looks like this sort of very, very tidy walkway thing, but yeah, if I were to extend the leaf blocks out, it would sort of fairly swiftly turn into a root forest, and I'm not really sure I want that look. Again, you know, if you have different thoughts, if you think these would be, if you think these would look better as sort of slightly taller and fuller trees, do let me know. Or conversely, if you like these, let me know. Or if you think these are too much, you know, I'm eager to hear your thoughts. This here is eventually, I think, going to be a bar. But I haven't really given it any thought beyond a nebulous. I think this is going to be a bar area. So I don't know. Absolutely nothing is fixed in stone as with regard to this, though I think probably at the moment what I'm looking at is the same as I've got on the bridge leading to the flower forest cottage, the lake cottage, where I've just got sort of leaf blocks covering this and glowstone lamps, sorry, redstone lamps at intervals along here, with a sort of bar area there. But I don't know, I'm in two minds about it now. I'm wondering about just sort of leaving it as a sun deck type thing. We shall see. But as, let's say, as a first draft, I'm okay with this. I think it's okay. May well change, and I'm happy for it to change, but for the moment, it's okay. Now, things that I want to do today, I want to make a start on the downstairs bar here. I hear a spider. Oh, outside still. Ha. Yeah, I want to make a start here, and my thinking is that I'm going to have a lighting feature. That's going to be quite, not complicated, but certainly it'll take up a bit of space, which is a little bit of a concern. What's that out there? Oh, nothing. Thought I saw a witch. I'm going to go out and check. Did I see a witch? No, I did not. Okay. So, yeah. The thing is that this feature, this cosmetic feature, is going to take 3 blocks, the entire width of the room. And I think it'll look pretty good. I think. It might look awful. Oh, I hope it doesn't look awful. But yeah. So I'm going to get that done today. Probably not going to get the rest of the bar done just because I don't have the materials with me that I want to have. Although, because I'm sort of hung up on this thing of using dark oak for furniture, but given that we're here, I might possibly use some other stuff instead. We'll see. Anyway, let's get this feature wall done, and I'll report back to you once it's finished. See you in a bit. And we're back. Right, well, it's gone fairly well, I think. I've surrounded the building with these sunken lights, which have a jack-o'-lantern and then a black stained glass block over them. I think that looks nice. Sadly, they don't quite give the effect I was looking for, which is sort of a beam of light going up. I imagine I'd get that if I installed a shaders mod, but I haven't got a shaders mod installed, so there. Yet. Also, I'm probably gonna, well, not probably, I am going to dress up this surrounding area, just so it looks better. But it does light up the exterior. It cuts down on spawns in the immediate area and doesn't look too bad. I will probably throw some leaf blocks around just to... It's looking very unleafy at the moment, and yeah, it needs more leaf blocks in general. Although I'm really bad at sort of scattering them randomly. Anyway, I'm rambling. Going in, here's what I have done today. So here we go. It's the bar. And it's all finished. So I'm a little bit unhappy with this trapdoor here, but I can't honestly think of another solution. I could probably put a gate in there, but that would look weird, I think. Right, bamboo with reeds, sugarcane. Can't remember what it's called properly. Anyway, green, thin, sticky stuff. Up there, I've had to stack that manually rather than let it grow. Reason being that, as far as I'm aware, and as far as I've seen, sugarcane only grows 3 high, and this is 4 high. So, yeah, I had to do that manually. Not a problem, very easy, but just a thing. And then, go back here, we've just got acacia wood blocks, a few levers, some alchemy brewing stands, just sort of to give the impression of this being a bar. The countertop here I used daylight sensors for. Reason being, daylight sensors are actually slightly thinner than slabs. If we look here, you can sort of just about see how they're... I'm trying to get a decent angle for you. They're sort of about 2/3 the height of a slab, and they make it look not too chunky, but just sort of, they give it a different level, which is nice. It means I was able to use stairs here, and it didn't look too odd for the bar stools. And I preferred this look to wooden fence, which I tried wooden fence, and it just, didn't work. Didn't work for me, so I went for this instead with a carpet block on top. And I think that looks all right. Went for the stock dark oak. I can't resist a good bit of dark oak, me. Again with the daylight sensor for the table in the middle. I originally had a dark oak slab in the middle, but I wanted to sort of tie it in with the counter, and the daylight sensor just looked a lot better. So there you go. Nice big booth here, slightly smaller seating arrangement here. There is a temptation actually to bring the sensor out one and place some more seats there, but no, I don't think so. I'm okay with this. Painting, yay. So yeah, here we go. This is the bar area. What do you think? Oh, these are just hovering, by the way. It's entirely possible, well, it's entirely possible for small things to crawl under it. It's not entirely possible for us to crawl under it. Again, it kind of looked better that way. What I could do is replace these carpet blocks with, well, replace the carpet blocks and the clay beneath them with green wool blocks, such as is done here, so that the trapdoor actually works, and pop some kind of fencing or wall or something in between there. But I don't object to this floating in midair. It doesn't offend me. Slightly oddly, it doesn't. It should do, but doesn't. But if you think popping a wall or a fence of some kind under there would look better, do let me know in the comments. Appreciate your feedback always. And on that note, I think we're done. Yeah. Next time, I hope to get the restaurant done. I don't see this as being a really onerous job. It should be fairly simple. What will be less simple is this kitchen area, but you know, by less simple, it doesn't mean it's a hard job. So easy to say that, isn't it? It's not going to be a hard job. You wait, it'll be a nightmare. So yeah, it's not a lot left to do, sort of just to get it into shape, as it were. Got the carpeting upstairs, I know. And after that, I think it's really just tweaks, which is good. I want to throw a few little bushes around the place, which will mean replacing some of these carpet blocks with I don't know, some with wool blocks, but that's all right. Yeah, it's just tweaks from now on, which is kind of fun. I can just sort of wander around and go, I wonder what a bush would look like there, and just sort of make one and see, and just gradually make the whole place feel a little bit warmer, a little bit more interesting, I suppose. Not that I think that it's uninteresting, but you know, it can always be improved. The lily pads that I was a little worried about, absolutely fine. You can't really see. You can just about make them out, and I don't think they interfere at all. In fact, I think they add. So I think they'll stay. Right. So that's it for this week. If you like what you saw, please leave a like on the video. If you didn't like it, please leave a dislike. And if you have anything to say or suggest or ask, do please leave a comment. I look forward to hearing from you. Anyway, until next time, thank you for watching. Bye bye.